When you're preparing to get divorced and you're thinking about that all but done plan, like, okay, once I press go on this divorce, what happens next? More than likely, if you're anything like me, you're going to be thinking about where are me and the kids going to sleep? Like, where are we going to live? That's, I know for me, like the number one question. And I think that's true for most women getting divorced. So, like, a lot of you may say, I want to stay in my current house. Okay, totally get it. One of the things you got to think about is, can you afford to stay in your current house? Like, do you live in some McMansion situation that y'all bought a little bit of a stretch? And do you really want to stay there with the maintenance and the upkeep? And like, look, the laws in each state can be super complicated at this point of like whether he has to help support you, who has to pay what bills or whatever. So I'm like zooming out of the legal, right? Listen to the lawyers in your state. But what I mean is, like, practically speaking, do you really want to keep paying for this thing? Is that what you want to do? Okay, let's just assume that you do for a second. You're going to need to have some sort of a plan that even when you're filing for divorce, like it doesn't involve you leaving. And y'all, that gets sticky because what if he won't go? That's a tough question. And it was certainly the case in my own divorce. He wasn't going to go. And the guys out there read a lot of stuff on the internet about like, don't leave the house. No matter what, don't leave the house. Not the worst advice ever. People always will say to us something like, I don't want to be in trouble for abandonment. At least in Texas, I mean, that's not really a thing. We don't use that. We don't talk about abandonment. But staying in your house, you just need to, in this all but done plan, be thinking like, is he going to leave? Will he go? Will it be peaceable? If he won't do it, he won't leave and you won't leave, then you're both going to be there. And like, is that safe for everybody? It may not be that comfy. It may not be your favorite experience, but you may need a court to intervene and say who gets to stay and who has to go. And oftentimes that follows primary custody. Like the person who stays in the house is the one who has the kids more often than not. That's one way that courts may make that decision. Who can afford it? Was there separate property if you live in Texas that went into it? Like it can be a whole thing.